Hey guys, welcome to another barneycast. Today I'm bringing you a Dreamhack game between our blue Protoss, Dignitas Naniwa, and our red Zerg, Moon. Moon is a former Warcraft 3 pro who was pretty successful in playing Warcraft 3, and he decided to switch over to StarCraft 2, like a lot of former Warcraft 3 pros are doing. Meanwhile, Naniwa is also a former Warcraft 3 player, I believe, but he has had strong showings in past tournaments. I believe he won MLG Dallas, and he got second place in the TSL 3, where the infamous "Chill, get out" slogan came from. Now, this map is Shakura's Plateau, and it is part of the Dreamhack summer tournament. So it is a best of 3. These guys did spawn across from each other, but not cross spawns. So it should be a fairly macro map, as Naniwa scouts Moon really quickly. Moon's Overlord will also be able to see Naniwa's base. Standard gateway going out. Decided not to forge, fast expand. Meanwhile, Moon gets a 14 gas, 13 pool build, which is pretty standard. No hatch yet. He will probably save up for about 15 or 16 hatch, maybe, depending on what he wants to do. Naniwa has gotten his gas, so I expect him to go tech before any type of fast expand. Probably a 3-gate fast expand, or maybe even a 4-gate. Moon still hasn't gotten his expo yet. Maybe he's worried. In these types of circumstances, especially in a tournament style, you don't always want to go for the greedy expansion, especially since it's Protoss players like to do their cheese, you know. But Moon should be okay. He will expand right now, a 20 hatch. Naniwa dropping down the post pylon, so he's probably going to go for an early expansion as well. Double gas up. Speed on the way. Workers off gas. Pretty standard. These lings just going in for a scout to see what's going on. Now, so far, Moon does have control of the map, as he does have these 2 watchtowers. His lings are in front of the base. He knows what is going on. He's expecting Naniwa to put down an expo. A 1-gate expo, actually. And Moon is just content to drone up. He's got a lot of drones building right now. His hatchery is almost done. And Moon's vision is actually really, really good right now. He has a lot of control of the map. Sees the timing of the expo. Meanwhile, Naniwa, not so much. He's holed up in his base. Maybe he's going to throw down a forge? No, it's another gateway. Two more gateways going up for Naniwa. A nice way to block off any Zergling run-bys, as all Zerglings will have to come around and through the mineral line. Moon did throw down his Roach Warren. No tech to lair yet. And he did start putting workers back on gas. 4 workers, actually. Error probably by Moon. He'll probably put that drone back off. Overlord probably will survive. Depending. Oh, no. Man, those sentries have some pretty far range. A Robo Bay going down for Naniwa. It looks like he's gonna... Where is that Robo Bay? It looks like a robotics facility, my bad. He's probably gonna go Colossus, which a lot of players favor, but always the observer first, just to scout out his opponent. Still no lair for Moon. I guess his intention is just to drone up, as he did take his third before lair. Wow. Army-wise, both players really low. But Naniwa's army is favored just because he has sentries, and look at all those sentries getting their energy up. That'll be crucial later on. 48 workers to 36 right now, 8 minutes into the game. Robotics Bay is going down, as well as a forge. And Moon finally is starting his lair. I mean, I guess it is the new way to play Zerg, is to go for the late lair and try to survive off drones and lings, a la the Spanishiwa build. Moon does have 3 gas Vespane geysers going. Another queen on the way. Wow, just so many drones from Moon. I like that macro style of Zerg. It's the best. Army count is still low. Units on the field. 3 queens. 6 sentries. Nothing too out of the ordinary so far. Naniwa's first unit outside of the Robo is an Immortal. It should be able to get out, yes. And has he scouted yet? Yes. The observer has scouted the third. So Naniwa knows what's going on. He is in a fairly good position right now, as his army count is higher. Supply counts favoring Moon, but again, Zergs are usually max out faster just because of their low budget type of units. A couple of Zerglings just gonna scout. First Colossus has been made. So far Naniwa has 6 gates and a Robo. He will probably be getting Blink to go along with it, because Blink is just such a good ability. Attack just finished for Naniwa, but there's no pressure timing. Probably no pressure timing going to happen. Moon did throw down his double Evo, but I don't believe he is. Oh, he is upgrading currently. Overlord speed on the way. Burrow has finished. Roach speed and tunnel clogs have finished, so maybe we'll see a little poke into the base, as there is no cannons anywhere for Naniwa. Naniwa setting up his third. Now, the reason I believe he's setting his third up here as opposed to this position is because it's closer to his main, and his units can either like blink up, or his Colossus can walk across this cliff easily. And because his units are fairly immobile, he doesn't want to run across this huge chasm to defend this third. But Zergs don't take this third fast, just because their units are faster, and it would be harder to hold off in like this small choke. These choke areas are usually really good for Protoss players, or even Terran players, just because Zerg units take a lot of damage. A little engagement, just picking off a cannon. Again, Moon's vision and his Overlord spread is pretty good. He has an Overlord at every expansion that Naniwa could take. Sniping that Overseer. Naniwa, on the other hand, doesn't have his vision, but he is getting blinked and more Colossi on the way. He really needs that third. He's a little bit saturated at the moment. Zergling run by, just a scout. Probably do some harass damage. Oh, I would back. Moon is kind of in a bad position. I would back out if I were him. Not enough roaches to take care of everything. But he does have a lot of corruptors. Wow, 2 Colossi going down. But he is losing all his corruptors to these stalkers. Moon badly wants to take down these Colossus, chasing them into Naniwa's base. This is poor judgment in my opinion. I don't think Moon should be, he should burrow. There is no sight right now for Naniwa. Yes, nice burrow. I don't believe Naniwa has any observers on the field. No, he has none. But I do believe he can see the motion of Moon's roaches underneath the ground. Naniwa is moving out. Oh, because he sees this engagement occurring. He can't let his third fall, because he is pretty much mined out. Not mined out, but not as much mining as he would like going on in his main as an expansion. Moon's back control of his roaches. They're not attacking anything. They were just trying to get it at that one stalker. Blink being used will probably clean this up, as Naniwa does have an observer. Ooh, another Zergling attack. All of his Naniwa's units are down below. But again, remember, there's a reason he has this third. He could just blink his stalkers up and run his Colossus up if he wanted to. But he let his forge fall. His gateways are falling. A lot of units in Naniwa's base. This is really bad for Naniwa. And in the meantime, Moon has taken his 4th and 5th. So I think this is a really bad position for Naniwa. He will clean this out, but the forge was taken down and a lot of probe damage was done, I believe. Whoa, Moon at 101 drones to Naniwa's 48 probes. Income tab. Naniwa 3 times, or Naniwa, or Moon 3 times as much as Naniwa. What is this? What is Naniwa's? Whoa. I do not know just what happened there. Moon is all over the place. Look at these Zerglings going in again. Wow. Wings are burrowed, but Observer is able to see him. Looks like Moon is trying to throw Naniwa off by doing a bunch of multi-pronged attacks. What would be even better is if he did some drop play or maybe had some muta harass, because Naniwa still has no cannons in any of his mineral lines. Even though Naniwa is banking 1,000 minerals and Moon is maxed out banking 3,000 minerals. Wow, a lot of mutas on the field. These guys are going to do some serious damage. I don't know if Naniwa could handle that amount of damage. Naniwa doesn't even know the mutas are in play. Oh, he'll see him now. He's going to lose a lot of probes going down. And his roaches were at the front trying to take some damage. Robotics facility going down. Naniwa just has a handful of stalkers trying to defend. And another 2-pronged attack. Moon should... Oh, he's backing out. Not a perfect place to engage. A lot of stalkers going down. Moon should back up. He isn't in the perfect position to attack. Although his roaches are going in again. Oh, I don't think... Oh, Naniwa did notice. Zealot's being warped in to try to fight this off. An observer in position to watch out for these shenanigans. But again, Moon's harassment is amazing. And he just keeps on producing units because he still has such a high drone count. Moon's main about to be mined out. His natural pretty much mined out. Roach's unburned to do some damage in the main and in the natural. Another two-pronged attack occurring. Wow, Moon is everywhere. More Lings streaming into Naniwa's base. It looks like Naniwa's confused. He shouldn't keep on allowing Moon to pressure. He should counter pressure himself. He needs to do some damage. Because so far, Moon has taken a complete advantage of this game. Look at the supply count. Zergs are usually ahead, but 70 supply up is quite a lot. Blink Micro could do well. A lot of Lings died to these Colossus. But again, I think 40 Zerglings on the way, 13 more mutas. I think Moon's economy is just way too high. He could just keep producing units. Naniwa should not have let Moon just sit back and macro like that. Again, more Zerglings going in. It's a 5-base Zerg against a 2-base Protoss. These guys are not even being mined. Ooh, Naniwa has a severe gas shortage. I wonder if he notices. Income tab. Still pretty bad for Naniwa. Naniwa pushing in again. Wow, just so many mutas. And that's GG. Wow. I have noticed that in a lot of pro replays, a lot heavy muta play is being used. And usually that's just because mutas are so mobile, and when you get a massive ball of them, they can really kill things quickly. But the counter to this kind of play is High Templar, because if you think about the units that that Moon was making, it was all just mutas and Zerglings. High Templar and maybe like Blink Stalkers backing them up would devastate him. But look at this. 94 Harvesters for Moon. He just power macroed his way through this game. It's pretty amazing. He also had a macro hatch in the main. He still had 4 drones on the gas, but I guess it works out for him. Alright, this is the first game of the best of 3 between Moon and Naniwa from the Dreamhack summer 2011. I hope you guys like it, and please comment below.